What is up, guys? Corey here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a quick concept involving value exchange. Now, this is a fundamental principle in communication that's going to allow you to more easily connect and only invest socially in people who are worth your time, that are going to leave you feeling energized instead of drained. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. So value exchange is a fundamental principle in our world, okay? It's not just communication. And when we're talking about value exchange, we're talking about what are you bringing to the table that makes it worth the investment of someone else's time. And you could say the same for them. What are they bringing to the table? And you don't want to invest in someone who is going to leave you feeling drained. You don't want to invest in someone who's not going to be asking you questions and showing a legitimate interest in you if you're showing a legitimate interest in them. So rule number one, only invest in people that are going to reciprocate. You can try to be resourceful, overcome the resistance of the people who aren't. But I'll tell you up front, it's probably not worth your time unless you absolutely have to talk to that person. Secondly, the concept that I want to cover relating to value exchange that I didn't come up with. I heard this from Igor Ledahosky, one of my virtual hypnosis mentors, and it's called the emotional bank account. When I invest in you socially, I'm making a deposit from my emotional bank account into yours. And that feels good when someone invests in your emotional bank account. On this note, though, I'm the bookkeeper of my own emotional bank account, and you're the bookkeeper of yours. What I mean by that is I could give you a compliment or offer you some form of exchange of value, and maybe I feel like I've invested, let's say, $100 in emotional currency to you. But to you, the way you receive it, maybe that's only worth $25 in emotional currency. You're the judge of what the value is worth to you, is what I'm getting at. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to give too much emotional currency to someone if they're not going to reciprocate with some form of exchange to invest in your emotional bank account. And this may sound selfish, but it's really not. This is how you prevent yourself from being drained talking to others. This is taking care of yourself, your resources, so that you're not left feeling drained and you're always empowered. So these are the two key points when it comes to value exchange that you want to keep in mind. And real quick, I'll just highlight this. Value is so easy to bring to conversation. All you have to do is ask questions, okay? Ask questions showing legitimate interest. That is an investment of value. If you're just going through the motions, people can feel that. Another thing could be you sharing an interesting fact. Another thing could be giving someone a legitimate compliment. And again, compliments are something you do not want to fake. So the key to all these things is being true and authentic, really meaning it. You cannot fake this because if you do, one of two things is going to happen. Either the person is going to feel that you're faking it, and it's not going to have any effect at all. They may not want to have anything to do with you. They may just want you to go away. Or in the rare case where they believe you, even though you don't mean the things you're doing, that's going to backfire on you at some point in the future, right? You could be super charismatic and charming to someone inauthentically, and then later down the road, they want to escalate the relationship and you don't. And then you're finding yourself in a bit of a conundrum there. So be respectful of other people's emotions. Expect the same from them. Filter out people from your life that drain you, that just want to take value from you and never invest anything in your emotional bank account. And invest in others wisely. And you'll be in a position where you're never feeling drained anymore. So if you have any questions on this, drop them below. Hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you again.